This is a story about a man I met who had been infiltrated by two demons that he welcomed into his life. He was proud of them. He loved them. Not everybody I meet is interested in freedom. This young man was in his early 20s. He's originally from Hawaii, so we'll call him Moku. I met him in his place of business, and we started a conversation and decided that we were going to meet each other for some coffee and have a discussion about our opposing philosophies. As we met, Jesus told me in my spirit voices. So I asked him, "Do you hear voices?" And he smiled at me and cocked his head and said, "Yeah, I have two voices." Moku asked me, How do you know that I have voices in my head? How do you know I hear voices?" And I said, "Well, I have one voice in my head, and it told me that you have two voices." Moku is a rapper, and he takes great pride in his lyrics. One time his lyrics came up, and he switched on me. His eyes switched, his personality switched, and he demanded that I listen to his rap lyrics. As I read his lyrics out loud, they came to life to me. They started speaking. It was weird, not audibly, but they started speaking to me, and they were mocking me. It was really weird, and it never happened to me before. I explained to Moku what I was experiencing when I was reading his lyrics, and I said, these are not yours. These are not your lyrics. And he looked at me and he agreed. After he agreed with me, he later admitted that he had two spirits that helped him with his lyrics. Reading some of Moku's lyrics is like peering into the mind of a maniac in some sense. His rage, his lyrics are full of rage, suicide, and ownership. Like not ownership of a car, but spiritual ownership. Like they write about owning him. Moku experiences physical and mental problems. He experiences fits of rage. The voice is communicating with him constantly. He's depressed. He has anxiety. And he believes that hell is his destiny. He's buying their narrative. And he's cool with it. One time when we met, I was sharing a biblical concept in contra to his rap lyric. And I asked him, did he agree? And he accepted my philosophy. And as I was watching him, I could see his face changing. And what was inside of him, I could see it on the outside. It was changing him. It was making him angry. And I asked him, I said, "Hey, look, are these things bothering you right now? Does it bother you? What I'm saying, does it bother them?" And he agreed. He said, "Yes, very much so." One of Moku's demons he calls God. He refers to his experiences with these demons as dancing with El Diablo. And his spirit, he says, their spirits are connected to mine. One time we were sitting, drinking coffee, and I saw him twisting up, and I said, "You know what, I'm gonna pray against that right now and make that go away." And Moku told me, "Okay." I said, "But if it goes away," I said, "when it goes away, you have to admit that it's Jesus that did it." And he said, "No, don't pray for me." He rejected Jesus. So Moku denies Jesus for creativity. In exchange for creativity. That's his trade-off. For all the mental problems that he experiences, he gets rap lyrics. My voices offer eternal life and produce peace. His voices convince him that hell is his destiny, and they produce rage, depression, and anxiety. Not everybody that we meet at the Truth Project is interested in healing or deliverance or salvation. Some are interested in their own demons. Look, not everybody's interested in the peace that Jesus Christ offers. Some would rather keep the demons and the agreements that they've made in exchange for peace and love and eternity with Jesus. So if you're interested in stories like this one, click below or above, wherever the link is, and go to our website. There's stories of, like this one, stories of demonization. There's stories of salvation. There's chronicles of deliverance and chronicles of healing. There's also stories of witchcraft and how we battle witchcraft in our ministry. There's also dreams and visions that Jesus has given me that I've documented on the website. So if you're interested in these things, go to the website, check us out. This is Troy from the project, and I'm out.